Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Bloom Outdoors. So if you guys just checked out the last video, you would know I just got done installing the Morimoto taillights. As you can see here what they look like. Look pretty good, all color matched and everything. Fitment is still a little bit off, just kind of some weird body lines and stuff. I don't know, that's just weird. I don't know if that's the manufacturer or if that's me doing it wrong. I did put all the clips in and everything. If you guys saw that video, you would know. But anyways, so here are the AlphaRex headlights I was telling you guys about. They are the Nova series, as you can tell. 2 bulbs on top, 2 on the bottom. So these are your low beams, these are your high beams. And as you can tell as well, these are color matched also. Might be hard to see with the lighting and the way they're sitting, but they are color matched. Pretty much all the plastic in here that was black is now gray, and then what was orange from this and this piece right here are smoked. Yeah, it looks pretty good in my opinion. So there will be a bulb behind here and behind that black piece, if you guys can even see that with the lighting, maybe right there. Yeah, so there will be a bulb behind there and a bulb behind here. Now the ones I ordered, I bought them off Amazon, and in the picture it showed the more solid bar, like the ones I have on there right now, not the ones with this different LED bar that's on there. So if I would have known I was getting these ones, I would have got the, I think it's called like the Black series or something like that. But it already comes with a bunch of stuff blacked out, like this bar is black and some other things are black on it. I think this chrome bezel piece is also black. So if I would have known that, then I would have bought the black ones, so that way this bar would be darker and this chrome wouldn't be here. But from the pictures I saw, I thought it was the solid bar instead of the bar like this. I believe this is their newer style ones, and the solid bar is the older style ones. So I thought I was getting the older style ones, but apparently I got this style, which I think is the new style. So yeah, if I would have known that, I would have done it a little different, but all in all, they still look pretty good. And I would have got the black bar because it would have totally just darkened out the whole headlight. There wouldn't be just that little bit of chrome on there. And this light bar, everything would have been dark. Pretty much like with this, how everything is either black or color matched, except for like those, but just ignore that, you can't really tell. But yeah, so here's what it looks like. It was the same guy that did it. I'll put his info down in the description below. And like I told you guys, everything to color match was 600 bucks. So this was roughly $300 to get this done. As you can see, that is what they look like. The headlights were like $1,200 or $1,250 or something. Yeah, there will be a link for that down in the description. But just note with that, then like I told you guys, it shows a picture of the solid bar, which I thought I was getting, but I actually got this bar. So I can kind of show you the difference. You can see what I'm talking about, and you'll see once I put it on, but you can kind of see like all the LEDs in there. Whereas on the one I have on there, it's like more of a solid bar like this. So I thought I was getting one with this kind of bar, but I did not, unfortunately. But oh well, what are you gonna do about it? Everything's painted already now, so not much I can do. It did come with a new wiring harness and all that. I'm most likely not gonna run it because I already have a wiring harness on there. If you guys remember, I told you I was selling these to my neighbor, the old ones at least, so they're not for sale, but I'll probably just give him the new wiring harness because it seems kind of dumb just to take out the wiring harness I have in to put a new one in. And I looked at it and it's the same exact thing. So I'll just leave that one in there. If you guys want to see really how to install these, I'll put the link right up here for it, because it's literally going to be the same exact thing as the original install from when I did these, or put the pros on. It's literally going to be the exact same install. It's different, but it's the same install, different headlight, kind of the same headlight, same brand but different headlight. But yeah, so that's what they look like. I'm pretty much just going to go ahead and skip forward and get these things installed, and I'll show you guys what it looks like, because you can go watch the video on how to install them if you'd like. All right guys, and there we have it, about an hour, give or take, later. I got it finished here, so you can see now what it looks like. It looks pretty awesome in my opinion. I think it looks super sweet. See, everything is color matched. Looks really good. It's gonna be really hard to tell with the lighting and everything in here, but all in all, it looks super good. I think it matches really well. The only thing I'm a little upset about is just the chrome bezel kind of right around the actual bulbs, but not much you can do about that. It'd be really difficult to paint that because you'd risk getting it on the actual like clear part of the lens and ruining that. You know, I told you guys earlier, I wish I would have bought the black style ones, but honestly, these really don't look that bad. And I think that the white bar really ties in well because the actual like lenses are a clear and these are chrome. It kind of ties in well. It looks worse on camera, honestly, but when you see it in person, it really just blends in super well. Even like from back over here and stuff, I think it just looks really good. I think the black might have been a little bit better, but still, these really do not look terrible. Still looks pretty good. All the wiring and everything is the same. I left all the wiring. Literally, I just pulled out the old headlights and put the new ones in and connected all the wires and everything matches up and works just fine. The only thing was I did make a mark with some tape right there to where my headlight beams were at before. So from what I remember is I put the headlights in before I got the truck lifted. I adjusted the beams then, and then I got the truck lifted after that, and I don't think I ever readjusted them. So they were a little high. They were at the bottom of this line, and I put them down to maybe like right here. I went ahead and measured the height and everything. So where the bulbs were at was like 51 inches, give or take, to the top of the low beam bulb, and to the bottom of that line, that's where I made my mark, was like 52.5. So they were pointed up 1.5 inches or so, but once you get further on in the distance, you can really see it start pointing up. So I moved them down a little, so they should be just, instead of, so this would be straight, before they were probably like that, and now they're probably just barely tilted down. So hopefully we don't blind anybody. But all in all, they look super good. I just had the hood open just to kind of show you guys. This is all the same wiring and everything I had before. Still the same wire that goes into the fuse box and all that stuff. Everything is the same. Hit the unlock. See the bulbs turn on. I think that's actually because I have the headlights actually turned on right now in the cab. Yeah, that's why they turned on, because I was adjusting them and I never shut them off, but they must have automatically done it. But yeah, so that is what it looks like. This is your like daytime running light. No, not daytime running light. This would be like your parking light feature, because you see my grille lights are on with it, and so are my mirror lights. So this would be like the at night mode without the headlights. So this is off. See the sequential there, that lights up. Yeah, so that's what this is right now. For some reason, I'm not really sure why, but I saw 2 random bulbs in the packages. I don't know if the guy forgot to put the bulbs in here or if he purposely didn't put them in, but there is no bulbs in here or in here. But we do have the bulb in the, whatever you want to call that. I cannot think of the name. Not the running light. It's like the reflector light or something stupid like that. So there is bulbs in there, but they're not in the actual like turn signal one. But when you hit the turn signal, the whole bar is gonna flash. But you guys can see here, up close, maybe. Got a weird strobe going on, but you can see all the different LEDs in there. That's what I was trying to tell you guys about with that whole concept of the 2 different bars and the 2 different kinds of headlights. So this would be your daytime running lights. That's what it's like when you're actually driving during the day. It's super bright. It's brighter than the ones I had, but you can see all the different LEDs in there instead of a full solid bar, like how the old ones were. It really doesn't show up on camera at all. You have to see it in person to really understand what I'm talking about, because I try and focus it on it and then it does a weird like hyper flash thing. But yeah, so that is what that looks like. Yep, that is what that looks like. And I can turn on, get the key on. So these would be low beams. You can see I adjusted it down just a little bit from that line, and you can maybe see what these look like. It's gonna be hard to see, but yeah, they're super bright. Camera won't focus on them, and they're super bright. And when you hit it, when you look at it from different angles and stuff, since this is like a circle, this piece of glass or plastic, whatever's in there, is like a circle. It hits you at all different angles. So like even from right here, it's super bright, and right here is super bright too. You guys can maybe see that on camera. You can kind of see there the difference in light. I'm not sure, but it's super bright. And then you go down here, and they're super bright. Oh yeah, right here you guys can kind of see all the different LEDs I was talking about. So now we have 4 bulbs for our low beams. And then high beams just turns on the other 4. You can kind of see the difference there. Low beams, high beams. And you can see those things are pointed super high up. Honestly, I probably should have adjusted them down some because they're super bright. And I actually didn't know that you could adjust high beams at all. But I was kind of briefly looking at the AlphaRex website, and they do have this little thing on the back of the headlight around this area. It's a little gray like thing that sticks out. It looks weird. You have to get like a pair of pliers on it or something and twist it. And apparently that's how you adjust the high beams up and down. I really don't know if you're able to access it when the headlight is in here. You might be able to get to it if you move the wheel well liner out of the way. So undo a couple bolts here and stuff, and you might be able to reach it. Otherwise you'll have to take the whole headlight off. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. It does not show up well on camera, but these things are extremely bright. So that is just high beams right there. And they are super bright. They're killing me. And that's pretty much seeing everything right there. So we have that. And then I also did some forescan features to this thing. I haven't showed you guys yet, but I will eventually. So we have low beams, as you can tell, and high beams. We hit that and our fog lights turn on. So this is called Bambi mode. Got low beams, high beams, and fog lights, as you can see there. And then I got the light bar I put on like a month ago or something. So as you can tell, it's just super bright in the front of this thing when I turn everything on. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lights at the same time. If you want to count the mirrors and the grille lights, and I don't know, maybe rock lights too. This is so bright. I cannot stand in front of this stuff. That is super bright. Jeez. Kind of show you guys then from up here. So that's everything turned on. That's minus the light bar. That's minus fog lights. Get rid of the high beams. That's nothing. So that's low beams, high beams, fog lights, light bar. It is just extremely bright. And then again, just low beams. But yeah, so that is what it looks like. I guess that'll pretty much kind of be it for the video. Not really sure what else to tell you guys. All I know is headlights came out really good. You can see all the color match of the gray and everything in there. I think it looks pretty awesome. Wait for this to die or to shut off. And that'll stay lit. So this is your like daytime running light. That's what'll light up when you're just driving during the day. These things are stupid bright, man. They hurt my eyes just looking at them. Jeez. They're super brighter than the Pros, just the bar on them, and I understand why that's their new design because they're so much brighter. I just like the look of the other ones better because they're a solid bar. But these are definitely way brighter. There we go. Might not be able to see it on this side. And there's a lot of weird lights and reflections and stuff going on in here. I'm not even sure if you guys can see anything. Maybe like back here, you can see that's color matched. Kind of, yeah, I don't know. They came out really good, in my opinion at least. And I definitely think that white bar looks good. I think it would have looked good with the black bar too. Probably better, but the white bar still looks good. But yeah, so that's pretty much what it looks like. If you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to tell me down in the comments below, go ahead and drop a comment. But other than that, thanks for watching another video of Bloom Outdoors. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.